sports in the National Football League. Welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran, still going, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. 3rd and 7. Throwing, Flacco. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback. Rodgers on first down. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 15. Brings up
the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Steelers.
Rodgers going up top again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's Washington, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll step up and run this. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver.
The coverage by
And it'll be third down. Rodgers. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Charlie Jones now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week. And you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. This one complete to Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 33-yard line.
Flacco to throw. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Flacco. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
It's 3rd down.
Flacco. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bengals.
A carry here for Brown. Room to run at the 35. And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, That's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3.
Steelers 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Now Rodgers. Here's a screen set up to Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Rodgers. That's into the hands of his receiver, Skoranek. A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is 3rd and long. Rodgers to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing, Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Ah, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10
here now at the 38. A quick slant taken by Chase. From the 44-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
It's a gain of
3rd and 2. Here we go.
And 2.
Rodgers now. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. That is caught at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
For a Steelers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Smith, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Warren trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they break through here on 3rd and goal? And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Steelers. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. Now Brown. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Flacco. He'll work this out wide to P-Rock. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to 3rd down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Flacco's pass complete to Samaje.
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 5 at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Here's P-Rock. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the
So, Mike,
play.
you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Bengals.
Throwing, Flacco. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The All-Pro Cameron Hayward in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
That's into the hands of Yosivas. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Flacco to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Rodgers. To the tight end, Freiermuth. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. To throw is Rodgers. This one is caught by Skoranek. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a design run. Oh, the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Flacco to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
T. Higgins. A 6-yard pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
This is
at the
clinic tape for
42-yard
any
line.
young wide receiver out there when this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Here's Flacco. Right back to Chase. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Now, pause here. Injured player. It's Jamar Chase, who's in some discomfort. 1st and 10. Flacco. First down throw there is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He gets that to his big target fast. And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He takes off. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 18.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
20.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Bengals offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's complete. It's Yosivas. 2nd down, they need 3.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of
now
7.
Flacco.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Flacco. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Keanu Benton. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature...
Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
On the ground, this is P-Rod. Oh, a loose football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Past midfield. The return on the ensuing kickoff brought back to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
The Bengals offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. It looks like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll work this out wide to P-Rock. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Flacco to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might
Defense.
make this a first down. They'll run the draw with Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They bring Skoranek in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
Here's Rodgers. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. And he will score! Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. A run, it's P-Rock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Flacco to throw. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bengals.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Flacco. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
16 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Flacco. There's Fant open right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bengals
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
23-yard line.
Flacco. Pass caught left side by Fant. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Hero. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. They need one right now. Third and long. He'll drop to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to get back within a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Now Rodgers. This one is caught by Skoranek. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Stewart on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up
Once again, it's Warren. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Flacco.
26-yard line.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's a 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Flacco. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Another Bengals first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call. but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Yards on the play. That's
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
At the 45-yard line.
They bring Skoranek in motion. Rodgers. He finds his man. It's Skoranek. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Steelers first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the guard, Isaac Seumalo. Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
Rodgers pass.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Throwing, Rodgers. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 45, Bengals 34.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Flacco to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Rodgers will take a knee. And that should do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the 3 rivers in Pittsburgh.